This is Akanji Cole, and you are now tuned to Caught in Traffic. We are back with another great episode.
He wouldn't even let me introduce myself.
Introduce yourself.
Do I come out? Do I start it off by saying this is Trigger Trey?
Who are you?
This is Trigger Trey. Do I say that? Do I take your spotlight?
Who are you? The Black African Assassin.
Why are you making up names for me?
That's a good name.
No, it's not.
You don't think that's kind of dope?
Black African Assassin. I'm gonna walk around. Hey, I'm Jerry. My name is the Black African Assassin. No, my name is Mike. Yo, you call me Conj.
Oh, now he Conj. Every episode he want to be Kanji Cole.
Damn, yo.
You are now tuned in to Caught in Traffic. We bring another great segment. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we're gonna stroll right into what is your celebrity crush.
Dang, yo, that's a good one, yo. And I think a lot of people will agree with me with this one. I think my celebrity crush is Sierra.
What?
And the reason why I say Sierra, yo, she's beautiful, she's tall, beautiful skin. But I think, yo, her personality and how she, yo.
When was she your celebrity crush? When did she become
Since 1-2 Step.
So you was what, 13, 14?
You
don't know nothing about her personality.
Yes, I do. Because remember when people people called her hermaphrodite?
So that made you like her?
No. Yo, people called her.
Okay.
Remember how she responded to that? You know what I mean? Like she didn't let it go crazy. She was like, yo, people are just talking junk, yo. People are hating on me and then putting bad news out in the media. I don't care what you say. She didn't go crazy on social media, right? She just kept it to herself. She's like, whatever, and she kept on pushing. You know what I mean? And then with the situation with Future was talking junk about her in every single song for like a year.
So you like save a, like one of those like what they call like save a girl, like that made you fall for her? She was going through a lot.
So what is? No, it's not that she was going through a lot. It's the way she handled herself and conducted herself.
That's dope at an early age to look at a woman like that.
And she's beautiful, and she got great music. You know what I mean? Everybody don't understand, yo, when she used to do those dances on the Ludacris song.
Right, that was crazy. Right, was crazy.
Sierra, beautiful woman. I love you.
That's your celebrity?
That's my celebrity crush.
So I think for me, I got two early on. Like my celebrity crush, Lauren London. Like, Lauren London was my everything. And rest in peace to Nip. Like obviously everybody that know me know I rock with Nip heavy, but I like the Lauren London from ATL. And obviously growing up in the that environment, we all wanted a little new. She had a little swagger to her.
She was a lie. She was a fake though in that movie.
I don't care about none of that.
We all wanted. What do you mean? We all wanted a.
We wanted a new.
We wanted a fake.
You know what I mean? Again, at an early age, you're not looking at those.
I was looking at that, yo. I was watching that damn movie like, yo, she's a damn liar.
You're 7 years older than me, so you're gonna look at stuff way past that. You were more advanced than I am.
You're 23? I didn't know you were 23.
My next celebrity crush is, of course, Sanaa Lathan.
Bro, first of all, why do you have multiple women that you love?
What? When I was growing up? Yes. Sanaa Lathan. Sanaa Lathan was my, obviously, Love and Basketball.
Love and Basketball.
Sanaa Lathan, like, and everybody know like Sanaa Lathan.
I agree. I think with her, it's dope because that's one movie I watched that she was like playing ball and she was looking beautiful every single scene.
Right.
And it's like it makes you appreciate the girls that don't wear makeup, right? In that movie, like she didn't wear makeup, yo. Obviously, she was in the movie, so she had to do a little. But you can tell that like I don't care. I'm coming out. I have a scar on my face. I'm playing ball.
It's natural, yo.
It's natural, yo.
I like that.
Stay natural, queens.
Those are my celebrity crush, and that's Mike's celebrity crush.
But like when it comes to like artists and like who I like as celebrities, I don't have crushes on them. But like I love Drake and I love LeBron, yo. Like when I talk about like people who have changed the identity of hip hop and basketball, for me, I love Drake, yo, because just like he doesn't stay in one genre, right? He talks about real shit, and he gets a lot of slack because when he came out rapping, people were like, yo, he has bars, but they started singing, it's like he's not a rapper no more.
Right.
And it's like, why would we hate on somebody who has multiple talents? You know what I mean? And LeBron, like same thing, like people hate that he's who he is, and people, there was a quote, I forgot who said it, was like, the better you are, the more shit talk, the more people are gonna talk shit about you. You know what I mean? And I obviously I messed up that quote, but it's just like you get the point. It's like
No, yeah.
LeBron, he gets so much slack, and a guy that's never been through, he's never gotten in trouble. He's been with the same woman since high school. You know, raised 3 beautiful kids, and has been there, present. You know what I mean? And done a lot of community work. So
that's dope. That's a good another segment besides celebrity crush. You know, some people that you look up to, and for me, like I said, Nipsey Hussle. And the reason why is forget his music. Obviously, I've been rocking him way before his death. Bullets Ain't Got No Name. You know, way back, Slauson Boy. But his interviews he's a soul searcher. You know, and I'll never forget the best quote that I ever heard was from him, and it said, "Would you rather be at war with yourself and peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and war with the world?" And that shit hit me deep because a lot of times we try to fit into society. We'd rather be at peace with the whole world and be against ourselves rather than being at peace with ourselves and at war with the world. So
I think that's a lot of people today.
yeah, still going through it. So you know, for him to say that and his demise, you know, for him to say that way before, you know, he passed away, to have that mindset, and here we are, you know, 6 years later, you know, still going on in the future. It'd be 12 years later, people are still going to be going through that and rather be in that peace with everyone else. So
100%.
that shit deep, man. So, you know, rest in peace to Nip. But yeah, next segment, what we got? We got Kendra G. Kendra G, for y'all that don't know, is someone that goes live with many guests, and she talks about relationships and, you know, asks people, you know, about their relationship statuses.
She also like, it's like a dating show. Right. Like, so people will log in. They will send her what they're looking for, and she'll put them on her show so that she can find a suitable match for them.
Absolutely. And shout out to my friend from back home, Donovan Hester. Just wanted to shout him out. He probably don't know I'm about to do that, but he went on the show and actually was up there. So
he got a wife?
He got up there and got a lot of, you know, good attention.
Oh, word.
So
that's what's up.
That was kind of dope.
Sometimes, and yo, people get mad at people that do online dating and do all this type of shows. Do what you gotta do, because life is hard, yo. This 2023, it's hard to just go up to a random girl at the gym or at the supermarket. If you gotta go online to find your wife, do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. So in this particular situation, she asked a woman, "What are you looking for in a man?" And the question stemmed from, "What is your type? What are you interested in? What are you looking for a man?" And the woman's response was that she's looking for a man to take care of her. And a lot of mixed emotions towards that. What did you think?
So she was just like, I'm looking for...
The question literally stemmed from, what are you looking for in a man?
What are you looking for? So she just, that's a broad question. Like,
a broad question.
She could have easily just been like a guy that's a nice guy. A guy that's tall. Like, but she answered...
Right away. Somebody to take care of me.
Somebody to take care of me and pay my bills.
Yeah.
That is so disgusting. That is so disgusting. Because she just put what she can bring to the table to the side. She just showed all men that she brings nothing to the table. And why is it so acceptable? And like, for us, it sounds disgusting, but I know there's a lot of people out there that agree. That like, yo, my man should be doing everything. I'll just stay at home. And it's just so crazy that, like, if a man were to say that, if a man, imagine me saying, like, I'm on a date with a girl and she's looking at me talking about, like, so, like, what do you like, what do you want to do? What's your goals? And I'm like, I want to be a stay-at-home dad. I'm going to be looked at crazy. But why is it acceptable for some females to say something like that? So, and I do agree, a lot of females don't believe this way. I know a lot of girls who work for what they get, and they're independent, and they're queens, and da-da-da. But there are a large population that believe in this, and it's just like, what do you mean you want to just want a man to come and pay all your bills so you can just stay home? What are you bringing to the table?
Right.
You feel me? If your man said, okay, the part of that interview, right, the host had asked her, like, so can he do what he wants since he's paying all the bills? And she said, yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Wow.
So what if what he wants to do is like, all right, since I'm paying all the bills now, whenever I go out and want to do what I want to do, you're not coming, you're stuck at home. Whenever I want to hang out with my friends, if that's 7 days a week or 2 days a week, or 3 days a week. I'm doing it, and you can't say nothing to me. When I get home, all dishes better be clean, right? Because I gotta work.
Right.
My paycheck coming every week, so those dishes don't take no breaks. Everybody deserves a break, right?
Right.
I can get PTO. I can take time off. Those dishes in the sink don't get no damn breaks because you decided to stay home, right? So that's so, and nobody wants to be in a relationship like that because that's not fair for anybody. That's not fair for the woman. That's not fair for the man. You know, and I think that's what it turns into, right? Because regardless of if it's right or not, I think even, and don't get me wrong, I know there's probably a lot of relationships that are like this, right? But the situations, the relationships that I know that have gone through this, resentment eventually creeps into the relationship, where it's like the woman is either like the man is always gone, or you're working too much, or the man is like, yo, the house is always dirty. We know situations like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Man, I definitely don't like that approach. That is different. You know, how when you make a statement like that, do you think that that's going to attract men to you? That's my perspective. So when you say I'm looking for a man to come take care of me, do you think all men are going to say, oh, I want to be with her because she said I'm looking for men to take care of me? You know what I mean? But the problem is, like you said, with society now, a girl can post a picture of her body and just her face, and a guy is going to be attracted to that. You know what I mean? So some guys are going to be willing to, you know, okay, I'll come take care of you. You know what I mean? But I'm big on morals and ethics. You know, like a body and a face isn't going to just, you know, have me just saying, okay, I'll take care of you. You know what I mean?
You know what's so crazy? I literally just saw a post the other day, and it was like a man had posted like, yo, love yourself, like we love natural girls, we love natural, and I just said that earlier, right? And then a woman commented underneath the post and said, yeah, right, because you're still gonna go cheat with a girl with a BBL. You're still gonna cheat with a girl with makeup. You're gonna love us, our natural bodies, but you're gonna cheat on me with somebody who looks like the model that you don't want us to be.
Right.
And it's like, honestly, like that's so crazy because I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm a cheater. I'm not saying that, because I do agree I love natural women. You know what I mean? But like her saying that was like, oh, like
that's an eye opener. Yeah.
That's an eye opener because guys really do be cheating. And it's really like that. Like I know a lot of guys that would say like, oh, I need my girl natural, but they liking all the BBL pics on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like
that's stuff that does happen. But
so that brings us to another question though. Like, why is it seen that guys cheat more than girls? You know what I mean? Is it more of like because is it because guys aren't emotionally attached and they don't, it's like there's no love to do with it?
Nah, I don't know. I've cheated in my past, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely not about to sit up here and act like I'm the same. But I think that's an irrational decision. You know, we cheat off of, you know, thinking with the wrong head. You know what I mean? Niggas don't wake up saying, yo, I'm about to go cheat today. Like, you feel me? Like, from what I know, you know what I mean? So it's like, but like to see, you know, some of those models and stuff like that with the BBL, you know, like it's kind of looking at some designer shoes, like it's okay to look at it and, you know, oh, you know, if it came my way, okay, cool, but I'm cool with what I got. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what a lot of people, when they, you know, like the woman said, that guys would, you know, say they want natural, but they would cheat on, you know, something like that. It's like a fantasy, I feel like. It's like, man, I ain't thinking about getting that shit, but if it came my way, then they do it, you know what I mean? But that's tough.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like, but that also stems into what I saw was a female said something about a guy playing a video game all day, playing a fake game, and then the guy was like, you know, but you do, you know, you go out, you put makeup on all day, and you being somebody that you not, you know what I mean? So it's like you can't pick and choose, like, you feel
But
me?
then, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of men actually don't understand that, like, makeup, it doesn't change a woman. It just enhances who they are. You know what I mean? And I do, and then even though I'm like, I understand natural, I love natural. I do understand why some white girls wear makeup. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, that's just a little quick
Yeah.
point.
All right. What's the next one is a situation that
So
occurred that's
I
tragic.
think y'all know about um, this situation because it's been all over the news for the last like week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's about this female cop in Tennessee. You know, she got fired along with like 5 other officers in her department. So it was like 5 Tennessee cops fired for having sex on duty. Report reveals woman officer at center of investigation hosted a girls gone wild hot tub party where she took off her top and had vodka poured down her throat. Um, so this same girl, she's the same police officer, right? She has a husband, and all these other men all have like relationships that they're in. I don't know specifics, but what I do know is that she got caught and she got fired along with the rest of the cops. You know, what I guess why we're bringing it up now because we're like, why did it make big news, right? Because people cheat. I think for me, I'm more concerned about her husband. You know, do I agree that this happens a lot? Yes, I do. But to be such in a public eye and get caught with it, and you're the only girl in the situation, so now that looks crazy, right? So now, what are you thinking? Like, oh, she get trained? She get like, what happened? And then now you're thinking of her husband, who's in hiding right now. Nobody can find him. That's her husband.
That's tough.
Till death do us part.
Yeah.
And she's at work, not working. She's at work twerking. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is so crazy to me. I'm sorry, I have to bring it up today because I'm like, yo, we have to touch on this.
Right.
Because this is so nasty, but at the end of the day, it happens all the time.
Happens all the time.
So why was it brought up? Why did it become such a spectacle? Why is it talked about so much today?
My take, I like what you just said about your word about the husband. A similar situation occurred. Boston Celtics, Ime Udoka was with me along, and I guess he had something going on, and all the support was for Nia Long, and they were posting her, they were reaching out to her, trying to get her take. I just give the same support to the husband. He should be.
Time out. Same support? He cheated.
No, the husband didn't cheat.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ime Udoka.
No.
Okay, I'm about to say, yeah.
Nia Long got a lot of support.
Yeah.
People wanted to reach out to her. They wanted to interview her. I think that the husband deserves some spotlight and some attention as well. He should be, talked about. They should be reaching out to him. He should be brought on to, the news. He should be getting reached out for support, and everybody should be posting about him just as much as the Nia Long thing. But again, it's so not normal. It's not normal for a woman to cheat. So, because it was Nia Long, who is famous as well, and she's a woman that was cheated on, all the support is going to be more so towards the woman. You know what I mean? But now since a guy got cheated on, it's like, it's not like that big because it's like, oh, this ain't nothing normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you said, I definitely think he should be, talked about a lot more than what's going on. Because when Ime Udoka cheated, I saw more about Nia Long than him. But now that she cheated, all I keep seeing is this cop face and not seeing the husband.
Do you not think that you're seeing this cop face because of what? Like the situation? I feel like the situation is so big though. Like,
what's the situation?
The situation, she had sex with multiple men in her department. And she's a police officer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because she's a cop. Yeah.
When she's supposed to be protecting the law, what's she doing? Like they said that she was having sex at work, in their homes, in the car, on breaks, but at work.
The people, the dudes is wrong as well.
The dudes are completely wrong, but they talking about her because it seems like she's the mastermind. There's only one female. The guys aren't having sex with each other. They're having sex with her. It's not you know what I mean? So she's the the one that she's the middle link that links them all. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's why it's like that the attention is on her. Don't worry, they all got fired, but the most attention is on her. All their lives are ruined.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. But her life, she's not getting no more jobs. In law enforcement, it's over. Bro, she's infamous now. She might get a deal.
How do you think this leaked out? Was a guy upset? Was it...
You don't think she got caught? I don't know. That's a good question, yo.
Now I think about it, because usually, we'll go back to the email with Doka, from my resources is the woman got upset and may have leaked the information out. You know what I mean? Because she was upset that he wasn't going to be with her. So in this situation, this girl was with multiple guys. Do you think a guy got upset and leaked it out?
It's possible.
It's possible.
I think that's what the issue is with cheating.
But I feel like, and this is not to those stereotypes, I feel like guys don't move off of emotion like that. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm trying not to stereotype, but it's possible.
Are you saying that guys, when guys cheat,
Nope.
like if guys are with a girl who is cheating on her man, a guy won't say nothing.
I don't see it.
But vice versa, if
a guy tells a girl, okay, I'm done messing with you, I'm going back to my wife, the girl's gonna get upset and then she's gonna leak it up.
I think that's not.
And most of the situations, I've heard, you know, a guy get upset saying, you know what, freak this, I'm gonna blow up your whole relationship.
You're right. I've never seen a situation like that.
You know, it's kind of crazy to think about. You know.
So are you saying that most females act off of emotion and guys act off of logic?
Yeah.
Ladies.
And there's nothing wrong with that. They are emotional creatures. That's how women are. You know what I mean? They're powerful in those ways. You know what I mean? But a guy, logically, we have more to worry about for safetyness if we cheat than a girl has to worry about. A guy, if he does that, now I have to worry about your husband trying to hurt me or try to, you know, hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got to worry about this information leaking back to my family or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
A girl only has to worry about a guy not messing with her no more.
No. They gotta worry about the other girl as well.
Not in a safety issue as far as like this girl may try to.
If it's fucking Blueface's, if it's Blueface's girl, Christian,
she's a different level.
But you're right.
That's a different level.
And it depends on what type of love too. Like,
right.
You know, like I know some girls that are deeply in love with them, man. You know what I mean? That would do whatever, you know. But
I just don't see much, you know, of, you know, I think a guy getting upset that his woman cheated will physically like hurt her or hurt the guy.
Yeah.
Where a girl will be like, I'm done with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you worry about a girl leaving you. But a girl, like, you put yourself in danger because now your other significant other could try to hurt you. He could try to hurt the person that you was with.
Yeah.
He could try to damage your career. He could try to expose you.
Yeah.
Like, guys do get emotional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I apologize. Guys do get a lot emotional when situations occur. Because when they react off emotions, that's when they get physically, you know, abusive to the woman or to the person, or they try to, you know, screenshots they post and all of it, trying to expose you and stuff.
Yo, I'll tell you a situation real quick.
Emotional.
I'll tell you a situation where, like, I was in a relationship where...
A little flashback.
A little quick flashback, I'm not going to say no names. But, like, I was in a situation where, like, I was in love, right? And I found out this person messed with another person. And we weren't in a relationship. We had broken up like a week, 2 weeks before.
Hold on. Not to cut you off, because this flashback and this is down in the DM. I got asked the question, have you ever been cheated on? So I got a little story, and this is perfect for you.
So what happened was, like, I remember hearing that, and I drove up, you know, I was cool, calm, collected, cause I was up for, like, it was like a alumni weekend, and she lived around the area. And I'm like, yo, I'm seeing guys that I went to school with, da-da-da. And one of the guys that asked me, yo, are you still with that girl? What he said was, are you still with that hoe?
Wow.
And mind you, I'm in love. So for me, it's like, who the hell are you talking about? You're not going to call nobody that I'm in love with a hoe. You feel me? And I remember that's what he said, and then he looked back at me and goes, I apologize. I'm just saying that she's been, like, with my roommate for the last week. Yo. Bro. Yo, my heart.
That hurts.
It was so crazy because I didn't know what that feeling felt. I never felt that feeling before.
Right.
Yo, my car was parked maybe I felt like I was running forever. And when I think back about that feeling, yo, I never want to feel that feeling anymore. Like, that's so crazy. And I'm like, yo, I've never. When I felt it, I was like, yo, what is this? What's going on? Right? Like, I couldn't control my actions, bro. I'm speeding over speed bumps,
Right.
4 tires in the air. I get to a job, and she worked at a restaurant, so it was like it was packed. It's Friday night. I do not care,
None of that.
bro. I don't care.
Listen, God get mad.
I'm spazzing.
Crazy.
People looking at me like, yo, who is this black going crazy?
Right.
Bro, I am spazzing.
Ooh.
And I just saw red. You know what I mean? So it's like guys do get emotional.
Absolutely.
But they only get emotional if they truly love that person that they're with. You know what I mean? And
right.
And no matter what, like, fast forward to where we are now, like, everything happened for a reason, yo. You know what I mean? Like, that was just, I was young and
yo,
loved,
that's kind of
you know?
crazy now I think about it, because like I said, down in the DM, I got asked that question, but it's like, why when a guy gets cheated on, the whole world feel like it's over? But when a guy cheats on a girl, he act like it's just nothing,
it's
yo.
It's just a Wednesday. It's just a Wednesday. That's so
like
crazy.
It's nothing, yo, and that's kind of sad, yo.
Because it happens so often. I know
So
girls who will look at us to this day. They'll sit here and look at me into my face like every single guy on this planet cheats.
Right.
Because they've been cheated on
so
by every single guy.
forgiving guys, you know what I mean?
Girls are saying like I know my man's gonna cheat.
I forgive you more than a guy will forgive a girl. Girls forgive guys more than a guy forgives a girl.
100%.
And that's crazy.
That's nasty.
You know what I mean? Man, like I said, so for me, I have got cheated on. You know what I mean? And crazy situation. Like my mans, they was in the hotel, whatever. And I don't even know how I found out, but she was in the hotel with one of my boys. You know what I mean? And one of my right hand men was at the hotel. I forget, you know what I mean? Like situation happened, but I remember it getting brought up to me or whatever. But like I said, I was cheating. You know what I mean? So it's like.
So in your mind, you're like, yo, I was.
Nah, I was hurt. Nigga, I was hurt as hell.
Yeah, but still deep down, you're like, yo, I still.
Nah, I ain't thinking about that. That's the difference. A guy forget everything he did. Nigga, I don't care about that. You ain't supposed to do that to me. You know what I mean? So, like I said, and for me, when I like, you know, I do want to sincerely apologize to everybody I hurt in the past. You know what I mean? Like that is a lot of emotions of stress for a female to go through. You know what I mean? And that's
for you to go through too.
Holy.
Yo, you went through it too.
Sad,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's tough.
You know what I mean? You said down in DM.
That was it.
Okay. That's what's up. I think I was gonna ask one more question. It was like, and this is like a tag along to everything that we've just been talking about.
Right.
If your girl cheated on you, are you taking her back?
Yes.
Just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's what's up, yo. No girl should cheat. No man should cheat.
Right.
But why? Why do you think you're gonna take her back?
I mean, every situation is different.
Yeah.
I don't say everybody should forget the man and woman. Like I think certain situations will justify why you should take the other person back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's not normal. But I'm just saying, like, it's. I don't know. It definitely wouldn't be easy. But I just think
I feel like I think if you're in a certain, it depends on what type of relationship. If it's just somebody you've been dating for like a year, you haven't like, you know what I mean? Like then it's different than if you're married. You know, like.
Yo, but listen, so that stems into the next one that I thought of too, like with the email Bilka and
Lisa Long.
Nia Long. And
I got Lisa from Fresh Prince. Because she was in Fresh Prince. So I said Lisa Long, but yeah, Nia Long.
She was in Fresh Prince?
Bro.
Nia Long?
Yes, as Lisa.
She was. As Will Smith's girl.
Yes, Will Smith's girl.
Nia Long, man. That's another one Friday. Yeah, she's,
Yeah.
But in that situation, and this is what happens. This is why I hate social media. This is why I hate, you know, the power of that platform. Because a lot of relationships get ruined when it's brought to social media.
Oh my! And we can talk a whole week about this. She could have easily. I'm not saying that this would have happened, but I think she would have easily forgave him if this was kept behind closed doors.
I think a conversation would have been had and the situation could have stemmed from.
That's
But I think
real.
the problem is when stuff gets brought to the light, the humiliation that goes behind it, that process of your family and friends. That this is why I don't let my family know everything about my relationships. You know what I mean? Because not just family, but friends. It's just so many opinions that can stimulate from it. So if your girl cheat on you and somebody posts on social media, now the whole world knows. So you got to react off emotion based off that.
Or if you have what does the Facebook have, like the relationship status?
Oh, and then you just take it off.
Take it off.
Or you
put
take
it back
all your pictures off.
Take the pictures off.
Get mad.
And people start asking like, yo, what happened? You deserve better. You do this. Now your relationship is over.
It's over.
It's over.
But this is what I mean by this is why I'm
social media. Social media you're
person.
Right.
That's why I say I keep my private life. Everybody don't get the right to know you.
And that's not only a negative. It doesn't even have to be just because somebody's cheating or you're trying to hide that. But there's a situation where like if you have a real relationship, yo, you know, it should be real without social media.
Absolutely.
Right? It shouldn't be like, oh, I'm posting this so everybody can know. Because the minute people start having their opinions about your relationship, they start speaking negativity into the world.
Right.
And I'm a religious person, yo. And what I believe is that like when somebody gets a hold of like what you're doing in life and they start praying that you start to downfall and that you're not gonna succeed.
Right.
Sometimes it can happen. You know what I mean? So like you put your relationship that you're really happy about online and people start looking through the pictures and seeing this and seeing that and start tweeting about it and it can really cause a bad situation between that relationship. Absolutely. And I've seen it happen time and time after again, you know what I mean? So it's just like I am definitely against. And I remember I used to be the kind of guy that used to be post on social media way back, and I learned my lesson. I learned it.
And people think, oh, you're trying to hide something. It's not always about hiding something. It's just even your personal success. You know what I mean? Like everybody don't want to see you win. You know what I mean? Like everybody don't give a damn about what you going through. So even another example is when you posting that you depressed or that you when somebody doing that, it's like you like
why are you posting it like.
And
it's tough. That's a really tough subject because obviously a lot of people suffer from depression.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean. But it doesn't make sense of why people will go on social media and post, "I'm depressed."
Right.
You know, and obviously maybe they're raising their hand.
They're looking for and sometimes some people have good intentions. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times it's like you can reach out to some of the people that you really rock with, and they'll be there for you more than your Facebook friends would be with it for you. Think about it, man. We got over 1,500 friends on Facebook. Say you got over 6,000 friends on Instagram. How many of them are really your friends? You know what I mean? Like, I try to get people to understand. That's what I mean. Social media it's a fake world. It's something that you can be anybody you want online.
I got 3,500 friends on Facebook.
And how many people do you talk to every day?
I talk to like 4 people.
It don't.
You know what I mean?
It's just
it's real.
It's a platform for you to be anybody you want. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really care about you, and that's okay. You know what I mean? But it's just like that's what I'm saying. So why you don't get the right to know the real me? You see what I give you. You don't have to see everything that's going on in my personal
life. If I posted $100,000 in my pocket, it's gonna make you think I have $100,000 in my pocket.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's gonna make you feel like, oh, Mike is rich. You don't know where that money comes from. You don't know where it is. But I made you believe that because social media is fake.
That's what goes on in that social media world. So I just think a lot of times that's why when you say like what you forgive, the first thing that comes to mind is the social media platform, right? Because if it's a conversation between me and you, nobody know. I'll be able to forgive you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm upset, but like everybody don't know. The second you feel like everybody knows,
then everybody got an opinion.
Now everybody got something to say. You get what I'm saying? So,
you're right. That's real rap. That's real rap, yo. Hey, I think that was a great episode, dog. And just like that, caught in traffic, we out of here. Bro, that was a good